Hello, guys. Ben Carey again. I hope you're not surprised seeing me feeling cold, kind of folding my arms. I mean, it's kind of chilling or chilly to learn what's happening that ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States, and AU, the African Union, seems not to understand. I wish they truly understand the importance of African sovereignty, African self determination, and knowing that the respective African countries' sovereignty or self determination is wrapped into the collective African sovereignty or self determination. So, to be specific, I wish these two entities truly understand the importance of Niger Republic's sovereignty and how that affects African sovereignty if these entities watch France, a colonial master, an imperialist that has refused to give up its wickedness against Africans, for them to watch, even trying to help her do his dirty work. It's kind of chilly, but I truly wish they understand that sovereignty is of and for the people. In this case, it is for the people of Niger Republic. And once the people have told France that at this stage, at this point, we do not want you. We want you to go back home to your country. African Union and ECOWAS would not have sat and watched and even helped France trying to do its dirty deal, its dirty jobs. As I said, African sovereignty, African self-determination is wrapped into the respective African nations' sovereignty. And I wish ECOWAS and AU understand that sovereignty is not only a natural phenomenon, a natural law, but also an adopted law by the international community, meaning it is international law that if a country doesn't want you anymore, that is, if a country doesn't want a particular country's presence in that very country's ambassador in that particular country, as it is the case in Niger Republic, where the country has demanded that the French ambassador should leave. And France is saying no, it is not leaving. French is not leaving. The French government is not leaving, meaning the ambassador is not leaving because the so-called military regime that took over from their puppet, as reported, is now recognized by the French government. How can you do that on someone else's land? This is not Europe. I've said it before. Africa is not Europe. France doesn't own Niger Republic. What does it take for France to understand that? It doesn't matter whether they sign a so-called post-colonial law or treaty that, they signed under duress, trying to become independent. It doesn't matter if they sign that. Such treaties don't hold water insofar as it has to do with subjugation, insofar as it has to do with oppression, as it is with these 14 African countries that France is still colonizing by its acts. And so there's no way African Union or any other entity in Africa would sit and watch this level of desecration. If France is able to do it to Niger, it can do it to Nigeria, it can do it to Ghana, it can do it to Ivory Coast, it can do it to Senegal, it can do it to any other country in Africa. That is why ECOWAS, if ECOWAS truly represents the people of West Africa, and if AU truly represents the interests of Africa, and is not the reported puppet it is, given that it cannot foot its own bill, therefore relying almost 70% on sponsorship from European Union, then it is their duty, their responsibility to support Niger Republic in demanding that France respect that country's sovereignty